This article, it was either in Billboard or some other music magazine, right? And they were talking about the future of the music industry, like where they thought it was going to be in 2020. They had this shit all like mapped out, man. It was deep because all this shit is happening. But they basically said, and the statistics show this, first of all, downloaded music by like 2015 is going to be like 50% of music sales. And after that, like 2 years later, they say it's gonna be like 60-70% of music sales. All music is gonna be downloaded. And by 2017, they guarantee you're gonna be paying to have music streamed. Like, who wants to have all that shit downloaded, carry around hard drives and shit, when you can just access the cloud? So they said that. And then what was real interesting, well, they were saying that they say this is the day of the faceless artist. Like, think of how many people out right now might have a gold or platinum record, and if they walk by you on the street, you wouldn't know who the fuck they was.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
Shit was interesting.
And that's even a standard now too. Like I mean, I've even heard that, man. Like, a lot of motherfuckers are discontent with going gold right now. Like, they're not even, you know, because they're doing, a lot of them are able to do it themselves, put it out themselves. But that's about right, though. Like, it's going faceless in that sense, man. I mean, I don't see, that's the only thing. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's good music, man. I don't really think, I mean, I guess it does require a visual in that sense, man. Everything, and I mean, you know, when you listen to music, you're trying to look at something, either from that artist or what was on their mind state or whatever that it is. So,
it's much different, girl. Them other niggas ain't me. In our own world, not concerned if it ain't we. She said she not a hoe, but she fuck a lot. That's like saying you religious, but you cuss a lot. Baby, keep it real. You ain't gotta fluff a lot. You fuckin' with your real. Get guap, gotta fuck the cops. Yeah, ain't trickin'.
Of, like you say, the Gorillas, Jay-Z, Kanye, selling out one arena by themselves. It's a rap. All that's finna be a rap. It's finna be what you're seeing now. The big ass tour with 80 acts. And it's gonna be rock, folk, alternative, hip hop.
Yeah,
they say people are gonna want their music, are gonna want their music just the way they get it on the internet. They want to be able to jump around from genre to genre and just listen to what they want. So the music festivals is going to reflect that.
Last uppercase, muffled knuckles, nigga hustles to shout a message. He's cerebral brawler, lyrical Harrison Ross, walking funeral parlor. Minix a minister, big game sinister. Your girl got love, plus her skin scarred with my signature. Replenish the hip-hop heads effectively. DJ cuts his joint with pinpoint trajectory. Lacerate the pretty girl thighs from all angles. Party people came to mingle, ha, I came to mangle.
In a world, one man is pissed the off. Perry Tyler Films presents Memoirs of a Mad Brother. Fit. He's greased.
Hi, Mr. Tyler.
Hey, brother, why are you so damn bitter?
I'm not bitter. I'm mad as hell.
Memoirs of a Mad Brother. Directed by Perry Tyler. Produced by Perry Tyler. Written by Perry Tyler. And starring Perry Tyler as Perry Tyler. Memoirs of a Mad Brother. Time to get pissed.
Say, that was the last thing dude said in that music business report. He said that you're gonna see the era of corporate sponsored acts Like act sponsored by Tide, Samsung, Sony, fucking Frito-Lay. You finna start seeing not labels, but corporations, because to them, to spend a couple $1 million on advertising is nothing. They do that all day. Record labels is bitching about giving up $1 million. They like, that's all you want? And they'll get that up quick.
They going after, like, it's gotta be big names. Like, it's almost out of that sense they're not really creating artists anymore. So if you create a buzz by yourself, then they'll come looking for you in that.
You're listening to S1E2-The and Pat Mom.
Woke up to beef. Who ate all the Frankenberry? Saturday got the seeds up extra early. I rode over to give my lady a morning peck to get out of bed and off to the store instead. Be sure to pick up 2 loaves of bread, she said. Simply put, grab the keys to the sports utility, fits the fam comfortably. Of course it's a caddy. Old dad hat, rounded up the pack, figured the more arms, the more hands to carry the bags. As if rehearsed they whine.
Oh man.
Yeah, zip your coats up. Simply put, Saturday I was a crowd and at the wholesaler. Ran into this legend from the bigger B era. With his new baby, he explained of the golden age. Packs no rush quite as much as your child's ways. And all you really want from him is straight A's and best effort. Simply put, we like to call this one the no label for old men blues. Take it any way you choose. Just don't step on my shoes.
That's weird to me. I won't lie to you. That MTV doesn't show any video.
Never resist the money. It's money in music, but you have to understand how much money it is in television. Not even movies, man. Movies don't make money until they hit TV. That's the game, man. So MTV wasn't stupid. When them reality shows got to popping off, we don't know how much money they made, man.
Oh, yeah,
obviously
man.
A lot, because they totally geared their shit towards that.
And you gotta figure, realistically, what? Were they the first with that Real World?
You know what? I think they was one of the first.
Brought to you by Gerber's new Big Mac and Fries dinner. Gaga goo goo ga. We got your babies now. And Stay Soft Road for the brother that's still rocking the curl.
Chop Shop.
No, I'm never gonna play them Tatiana games, nigga.
Chris Black. It's the Branch. No, I'm never gonna play those Tatiana games. You act like my old bitch, and I got a lot of change. I'm not trying to play the little Tatiana games. I'm not trying to play the little Tatiana games. See, I told my old bitch like you fired. To my new chick, she too fire. Rolling 2 splits, I'm too high, yeah. Sitting in the sesh like Kumbaya. You ain't with the Branch, nigga, who are ya? Took my bitch to France like ooh la la. Nigga, I'm the man like Mufasa. Sitting in the sand like ha ha. Nigga, twisting up a grand by Sukasa. Niggas on the land be cool, partner. Stick up in the hands like ooh pop pop. While I smoke a gram like a true Rasta. So no, I'm never gonna play those Tatiana games. You act like my old bitch, and I got a lot of change. All you ever wanna do is fuss and cuss, fight, complain, and talk about some old shit. You know what I gotta say? Fuck these bitches, they always lie. Fuck these bitches, they always.
Science is saying, yes, it's in the realm of possibility. Now, of course, they don't want to just jump out there. You feel what I'm saying? And say, yeah, like you say, you could just emit a field. But at the same time, they're telling you, you are emitting a field right now. And remember we used to always, remember the old hood saying, nigga, give me 2 feet, nigga, you too close. You give me 2 feet.
Yeah, you got that force field around you and all that.
Comes to find out, the shit is about 18 inches.
Yeah, that's about right. We used to always say that, you know, 3 feet arm's distance and all of that for the most part. That's how it extends around you.
So all the stuff you thinking, man, you know, especially when it comes to people that have a heavy concentration in you melanin, shit to think, you know, what they call us having soul, could it really just be a byproduct of having a heavy concentration of you melanin?
Put it in religious terms and all that, but the sun, in that regard, man, emits the most energy, and it can withstand that. So you got to figure the darker that, man, the more of a connection that you actually have to this universe.
It's the truth. Everybody sees the power in dark-skinned people, that raw power. We see it in dark-skinned people, and that's part of the fear. It ain't just because they look strong. It ain't just because they dark. You know what I mean? We see something.
Yeah, I mean, they emit, man, the power, man, a real strong power. I know what you're saying. I know exactly.
When we take on that European mentality, we want to diss each other. Oh, you know, that black motherfucker, yeah, black man, yeah, black. You know what I'm saying? And that bullshit, like, why would that even come out of a black person's mouth? But
I mean, you gotta figure that's part of that. That's part of that trap, though, man. I mean, shit, if we cannot really give praise, man, to the original man and shit, you know what I mean? Then that's half the battle. Motherfuckers done already won. You know what I mean?
The most beautiful women in my life that I've ever seen was dark skin.
Say it if you trust me, do it if you want me, show it if you need me, if you love me, say it if you trust me, do it if you need me, won't you settle down? I'm more than you got, you're telling me that you love me.
Is that what that Black and Nobel bookstore?
Yeah, that's that broad near.
Yeah, them cats, they be having it popping.
Yeah, bro, they, you know, that's the joint Professor Grip go down there. Yeah, I mean, in Philly it's weird though, but it's loud. You know, you really couldn't go too many places in Philly, man, without actually having to have some facts with you, or, you know, it was always just, can't really be an idiot. That's the thing about it, like a lot of these older cats out here, never really know what they know. A lot of them actually, you know, they be up on their shit. They really do be up on their shit. You figure this dude was just fixing your car, you ain't really bothered to ask him. You know what I mean? What that crescent is, or whatever that symbol is, he got sitting there on his keychain, or whatever
even
that might
be. Be on the sciences and shit. Even the thugs out there be on the science.
Tilted Brim
TV.
I mean, it's just gotten, yeah, we in a bad point because it's stagnant. Like a lot of cats is like, you know, they don't. It's kind of a damage is done kind of thing, man. Like we was talking about conformity and all of that kind of shit. Like a lot of motherfuckers, man, would rather just talk about, you know what I mean, another celebrity, or as opposed to talking about, you know what I mean, anything relevant, or, you know.
Telling you, man.
You know, a different plan.
In 1998, these scientists, they figured out how to use crystals and stones as hard drives. They put a JPEG of the Mona Lisa in a 30-second video of a hummingbird, shot that shit into a crystal, and it held. Extracted that shit back with 100% fidelity. Did it in stones too. Let you know they held it like a SD card, like a memory card, and they extracted it back. And what I'm trying to say is, they can put data on crystals. Who knows what else they can put on crystals? Running programs maybe. Now we in the era of liquid crystal displays. The televisions That's the crystal images on the brain. And they saying that images, man, combined with words, that shit is powerful. It can impress upon the brain that this is actually happening. Now we in the realm of 3D images being projected off of liquid crystal displays. You don't think you really think you want a Benz just because you want a Benz? You think you really want a Coca-Cola just because you want a Coca-Cola? You think you really want to go to Red Lobster just because that's good?
You figure, man, these things are really working on your impulses. I mean, when you see them, they working on your senses hard. Like,
they working, man.
TV.
You know what else was invented that I found out in broadcasting class that was funny?
What's that?
Diamond. The Diamond campaign. Beers and Rhodes and all them people, the Diamond industry got together and they said, we are going to make diamonds the wedding jewel. People are not going to want to get married without having to stall. And they put out a grand campaign. And sure enough, to this day, a motherfucker would judge your love by the size of the diamond you give.
Yeah, you talking about old money. Yeah, I mean, and these people had the money to fund films. You gonna put out this new movie with a Cary Grant and whatever the chick may be, whoever it was back in the day, yeah. You know, flood her with diamonds or a treat. You know what I mean? Put it out.
Just like they did with cigarettes. Just like they did with cigarettes. Put cigarettes in the movies and the ads. Coincidence that most black people smoke menthols. You know what I'm saying? Most
because honestly, that's the twist about it. Like, nobody really knows why. I mean, here's the twist. Like, people are actually, that's the funny part when you say that. Like,
oh, it's a reason.
Whenever you see a white person smoking a menthol, you like, shit. You rough out there and shit. Like,
yeah.
You know, it's real shit. Like, a motherfucker pull out a menthol, it's like, damn, a red box. Like, look for you right now.
And I got somebody here. I got to be another guest. Snoop Dogg for you right here. Listen.
Yo, this is classic, fantastic. I'm blasted. I've been growing and blowing. Niggas wonder how I lasted. Well, like Jesus, I fasted. For 40 days and 40 nights, I got it all mastered. Now I need to hit her back. Neptune knowledge and gangster philosophy. Yep, I gotta be real high whenever writing my novelty. Cause it fosters my celebrity. So I elevate it, situate it, permeate it, real estate it, then I create it. You're happy that I made it. Take another hit, young nigga, get faded. We're going all night, smoke till you fall back. D-O-double-G house all up in your mouth. The West got the best, the East got the least. I'm out and about with the blood in my mouth. Peace.
What's your name?
I don't know what it sounded like. I don't know, man. He's thinking he was Tony Bennett in that motherfucking studio.
Oh, man, I know, huh?
It's what it's gonna hit me. It's gonna hit.
He did it his way.
Champagne and yeah, you know, so a little bit. It just wasn't. It wasn't hitting, man. It's the show, man. It's like everything has been bought and sold out. Like, there is no more. It's just this hip hop look that ain't nobody else got. Like, when motherfuckers was talking about how Run DMC kind of made it tangible with the shit that they was wearing and the pose of like what Africa Bambaataa and all them was wearing. This shit is all bought and sold now. Like, you know, it's all bought again, man. It's what I grew up on. I really don't know nothing other, man. As far as expression, like I said, I got ass, man, and fucking step in the arena. Like, if you don't know, that's gangsta drink, man. That's like,
yeah.
No whispers, no Ivy Brothers, nothing soft and smooth. I was getting there, man. Take the person out. Take the person thing and shit, man. You can get really stuck on just the names that you know, like, I don't really just want to check for like the new Ghost album and all of that shit all the time and all of that. Like, you know, some of these motherfuckers is out here doing the damn thing. And some of them ain't. Like, it's a bunch of it that ain't there, but like, you know, there's motherfuckers out here actually saying some shit, you know, and it sounds decent and all that. So, you know, go on with hip hop, man. Fuck all that.
I try it myself sometimes. We all know what meat does to you, man. Let's be realistic. We don't need to get too deep into it. It is what it is. Try once in a week to have a meatless meal. I know it's hard. Come up with something you like. Try to come up with a plate that's 60% grains, 30% vegetables, and 10% fruit. Just once a week at least. Gotta do something for you. And
yeah,
that's it, man. So we out. Big Cool, Nich Neon. Roll with us. We're gonna get it tighter. Of course, there's more to come. You gotta check us out at the Chop Shop. This is another one. Peace to the family.
While investigating the murder of journalist Sam Jones, I was summoned by the bereavement brothers at the request of Miss Jones, Sam's sister. Requital was the tone of the penthouse. She asked that I focus my attention on an envelope, the contents within specifically, those responsible. Her request was simple: kill them all, Happy. I returned to my office to find former police detective Black. Questionable tactics, forced retirement, tyrannical jurisdiction. Let me guess. No, I'll tell you. What do you boys got here? 3 bodies, 2 in the alley. This one is the riddle.
What would I do if I didn't have you, sugar, by my side? Love of my life, I adore you.
Big picture, motherfucking sound, yo. This is how we do. Let me tell you how the big girls do it. Each and every second is fly time.